Hey, welcome back to the Dad Pack. I'm your host Joey, joined by my co-host Ryan.
What's up,
Wait,
guys?
where are you? You're this way. I got to get used to this. It's backwards on this side, up, down, left, right. Welcome back, y'all. No, it's been a minute. We kind of stepped away for a little bit. Took a little longer than what we thought. We didn't really go through it last episode. The last episode that you guys should have watched was last week's with Miss Janine Lee, where we covered the topics of autism and spoke over all that. So if you haven't watched that one before you go any farther with this one here, go check that one out. It was a great episode that we had her on, and coming up, we actually have another guest lined up, and I think episode 3. So this is episode 2. So that one's going to be with another guest, and it's going to be covering a pretty interesting topic on that one. So, but for today, we're going to be talking about privacy and what that is for kids, and how we as dads feel about it, and what we do for it, and what it looks like for our kids at different ages. Obviously, for me, having a 4-year-old is going to look different than Ryan's perspective. Having what's your oldest? What, 20, 19, 20?
20, 21.
Almost 21. That's wild. Obviously, that I guess the gloves are off on that one. There is no there is
She
no
getting married in
privacy or
October. Yeah,
protection there.
she
Oh my god,
can't do
that's
things.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so you'll be coaching her up soon when she gets married and starts having kids of her own. That's going to be a whole different level. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so I guess that's where we'll start though. We'll start with your oldest one, dude. You have a 21-year-old. What did privacy look like back then for her when she was a kid and living, with you in your house, and how did that work back then? Obviously, it was a different world back then too, right? Because,
It is
I'm sure
different.
cell phones existed, but it's not like it is now with social media and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it was just that. It's two households with her, so I
Oh
only
yeah.
know what's going on in my house. But I don't feel like I was like you're in my house, so you have to do it your like my way. But I kind of was, but it wasn't like I was searching her room she was in prison or something like that. I wasn't. It's not like that. It just was what it
Come
was. Like
on.
it
You
was.
didn't you never got that? I
Mm-mm.
know I did.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not. I can't. I can't. I can't do it.
My
I just don't
parents hit
like
me
it.
with a shakedown every now and again, bro. It happens. It's all right.
I
Yeah,
don't. I
I
don't
probably
mind
deserved
it.
it.
It just depends. Yeah, like what's going on. And she was only there for small periods of time, so it wasn't. Her privacy is what she chose to tell me. I mean, it is weird when you're going from when they're 2 and 3 and you're wiping their butt to because like now they've kind of encroached on your privacy and you're busy running around wiping their butt and
Oh yeah,
to
bro.
when they grow up and when do you start like knocking on the door, like it's your house, do you knock on the door? I knock on the door. Like,
Do you like respect like the boundaries of the room? Like see it as their own personal
no,
space, or is it
absolutely
just
not.
an
No.
extension of it? Okay. Hey, I mean, to each their own philosophies, you know what I
No.
mean? I'm right now that I don't really have any philosophies with Carson, but I mean, I imagine that's how I'm gonna be the same way that you are right now too with your
Yeah,
two.
that's my house. My house. So clean your room. Do they clean the room? No. Should they? Yeah. Every time I go up there, I'll be like, in your room, in your room. I know when we're low on bowls, I know they haven't cleaned the room. So,
Yes, bro. My little 4-year-old. I find crumbs all over. I'll just find wrappers all over, dude. He's getting better at picking them up and doing, all that stuff. But uh, yeah, I completely understand when he starts getting low on his little kid bowls that he has. I know that he hasn't been cleaning up, but he's supposed to be doing the same thing.
yeah,
That's
like
funny. Yeah,
that's
my
the same
silverware is
old.
going missing too all the time.
Yep.
It's
So
yeah.
where are the?
I'm gonna.
I got one spoon. We're trying to do dinner. I got one spoon. Yeah. Where's
There,
it
yeah.
at?
There's your dad advice for the
Yeah.
week for the new dads. Just go ahead and whatever you buy silverware, just buy like 3 extra packs. Just get
Absolutely.
like yeah.
I
You
go
got like a toddler.
plasticware. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, dude,
it's
that's even. I
terrible.
should. That's what I should have done. Yeah, we don't even use like for like formal stuff unless we're doing like a formal dinner with people coming over. We don't ever use glassware for anything.
No,
I just use plastic for everything, just in
plastic
case because
and let it go. But you
yeah,
can use stuff, throw away stuff. But
I wish I'd have known, bro. I would have done it because you know I'm a Costco whore. I'm a brand whore when it comes to Kirkland. I love my Costco stuff, and that stuff only comes on sale. I love it. Costco is my happy place. Okay, everybody says Disneyland or Disney World and stuff. No, no, no. The happy place, the happiest place for an adult is always Costco to me. That's just my place.
all
Uh,
right.
I love my Kirkland brand, dude. I do. If I could wear and be sponsored by them, it'd be great. My Kirkland, my hoodie that I have. Yeah, bro, love it. I love it. But see, the problem with Costco though is they only come in sale for like a very limited time. Like we literally just bought Halloween stuff. We're in June right now. Like Halloween stuff is already out at Costco, so like you have to be ahead of the curve for what you want. But for me, if I would have known better, yeah, I would have bought like 2 extra packs of silverware just when we got it from Costco just for this scenario because now I have a mixture of like 3 different silverwares going on because of all the silverware that's gone missing. And it's not his fault. Honestly, he's just listening. It's me not checking. I guess I should be checking the trash every now and again and just making sure that he
Oh, they do
didn't
throw
dump
them away.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
he just throws them away. That's what he does. And I've caught it. He's what he does is he'll try to like just scoop his stuff out and he'll scoop it. He just like drops everything after he scoops it, not
Yeah.
realizing that you're not supposed to just
Trying to
drop
clean.
it in there.
Yeah, he's trying to clean.
Yeah, and he does do a good job with it. Anyways, yeah, that's a pro dad tip right there, a pro parent tip. Just go ahead and buy it when you know you got a kid on the way. Go ahead and buy a couple extra things of silverware. Get some plastic stuff too. It's easier.
Plastic junk
Yeah.
that's not going to break.
Oh,
Yep.
bro, this is also part of it too. These Yeti mugs. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Here we go. It's just a big Yeti mug. Wait by my face. It looks terrible like that. Anyways, the big Yeti mugs. Those are dishwasher safe. That's probably going to be taken out of context. Dishwasher safe, bro. I am all about throwing everything and anything in the dishwasher.
Yep.
I don't care. I don't.
Yep.
You got to get you a good one that you can throw and it cleans everything for you. We back when I grew up, dude, we had the dishwasher that had to wash everything by hand and
You
then
gotta wash
put it in the
then put it in.
dishwasher.
It's just throwing some heat on that. That's all it's doing.
That's all it did, bro. Yeah, I had those. Yeah, we all growing up. So when we got something that actually worked and it was good, I was like, oh my god, this thing actually cleans.
Yeah.
And it does a steam cycle, bro. It steams things after that's
Yeah.
done. Bougie. And yeah, I'm all about good appliances and investing in good appliances. Now, my refrigerator makes it makes whiskey ice, like the balls of whiskey ice, bro.
Oh, cool.
Game changer, completely. I love it. Sorry, we got off subject. For Brevin, your oldest child, what did privacy look like back in those days compared to now? I guess
I mean, it was
it was
whatever.
like Facebook days, right? Did you even have that?
She had a phone. It was an old school phone. It wasn't really something that
The razor? Come on, tell me you gave her a razor, bro.
I think she did have a razor, like a flip.
Stop it. She was a cool kid.
Well, a little bit late.
Good for you, because I know me and you weren't cool kids back in the day, bro. So good for you making your kid a cool kid.
No, it wasn't a cool kid. Are you serious?
I know. Yeah, no. We've talked in depth about how
Bro.
me and you. Yeah, no. When you're wearing a Hanson t-shirt and some earrings, brother, I know we did not make it. You know what I mean?
I was trying. You know,
Yeah, what's that trying back in the day? The Jinkos, all yeah. No, I get it. We just weren't there. I got the hand-me-downs too, bro. You know what I mean? We had American Eagle, whatever my brother wore, they got passed down to me. You know what I mean? It's all part of it. That's what we grew. Nowadays, it's not like that anymore. Everyone's got to be looking different and style different, and fashion's taking it, bro. I am a complete dad. I'm wearing the cargo shorts and just a t-shirt everywhere I go. I imagine you're about the same style,
yeah,
maybe.
it's cargo
Dad
shorts
style.
and a t-shirt.
You should be able to directly. You should be able to look at me and go, "That's a dad. That's what I want."
Yeah.
Yeah.
If my wife would let me wear ankle or excuse me, calf socks, I'd wear them.
I was just wearing some yesterday. I was so happy. So happy.
Cool.
What do you
back
wear
in my day? It was cool.
What do you wear now then? If you don't wear,
They're ankle socks.
oh, okay, yeah, I wear calf socks all the time. But normally I have jeans on though, so it doesn't look goofy. So wait, you're saying you wear a pair of you wear a pair of shoes and you pull your socks all the way up to your knees
Yeah,
and
my
then
wife
wear
will
some.
let me. I mean, they're mid calf, but it's back my day. That I'm telling you, look it up. Like that was cool. That was.
This is why you're balding in your leg area, bro. You have no hair there because you pulling your socks up. Right?
Balding was 15 years ago. There's nothing there. It's just smooth.
Are you balding in your 30s?
Oh yeah,
you still got a full. Oh, okay, on your legs. I was say you wear a hat all the time, but you still got a full head of hair for the most part.
Yeah, little widow's peaks, but yeah, I got hair
Oh, same, bro.
on
Yeah,
top.
same.
I just don't have any leg hair. I'm sure everybody wants to know
Yeah.
that.
No, I get the old man. I'm starting to get it too. It's just rubbing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The chub rub, whatever you want to call it.
it just goes.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I imagine back then it was a bit different. I'm sure she had MySpace and she had the flip phones. Honestly, like I think that that's where I'm going to start my son out is like the flip phone. Like I'm seeing 5 year olds, 6 year olds, 7 year olds with phones already, and I just can't handle that, bro. Like I can't handle
There
that
you
my
can.
4 year old son is a year away from having a cell phone. Like that blows me away.
That's great. So the cell phones now, we just put a little program on it. We control it. Like it's we do what we want. We shut it down when
You're
we want to
telling me
shut it
that you're
down.
going to get your 5 year old right before kindergarten, you're going to get them a cell phone.
Absolutely. So
Ah,
before that, we put a little safety
God.
tag inside the backpack that would track them. Otherwise, no.
Yeah, I
We
mean, I do
control
have that. Yeah,
when it's
I
on
have
or
the Apple
off.
Tag.
We control that. That we control when it's on or off. What apps they can use. What I mean, I'm sure there's a way around it, but for the most part, we control that.
Yeah, but my son is just going to be start calling people, bro. He's going to be like, he's going to go to the dial pad
Shut it
and
down.
hit 9. Shut it down.
Shut
I
it
mean,
down.
I guess.
It,
Can you make it to where you can only call
you can only
like
call
to?
dad or you can only call mom. Only problem we have is, and I'll text my daughter and be like, she'll spam like pictures and emojis and stuff, and I'll be like, if you spam me one more time, that we're shutting it all
You
down.
would have done the same thing, bro. Stop it. If you
She
had the
loves
power
it.
back then.
She'll be
Yeah.
making. She'll take pictures of the dog and then put emojis and stickers on it, and then send 1,000 pictures. And we're I can't. Like, I can't. I'm just like,
I'm
no.
with you. Could you imagine if we had that power when we were younger, bro? I am so glad that there wasn't a camera everywhere we went because of all the dumb crap that we did when we were growing up. I'm
Well,
so
yeah.
that works in our favor for sure. I wish our kids grew up in a time like that, but I mean also at the same time like my son can't do anything. My house is a fortress. I have a camera around every corner.
Me too.
If anyone even walks towards the direction of my house, my cameras will tell me. And my cameras are so advanced, quotations here, that I have facial recognition on my cameras. If you walk up to my cameras the first time, I will put a name on you that says Ryan, and then every time that you walk up to it, there it says Ryan's approaching your house, or Ryan's at your front door, Ryan's at your over here on this. Like it, I can actually label the faces and the people who come through.
Oh, cool.
No, yeah, I mean it's gone. It's gone. I'm sure it's going to get even worse with AI and all that kind of stuff. You can like do automated voice messages at the door and all kind of stuff. Like we have our doorbell does like certain like you can put like program music and stuff on there. It bro, it's crazy. God bless. If my parents had that growing up, bro, I would have got nothing. I would have got like nothing. It has completely changed the game as far as parenting. And I'm sure that that's not Ring or Vivint or whoever came up. That's not what they were trying to do. It was for safety. But like, let's be honest. Like this help. This is a huge tool for us as parents. Uh,
Oh yeah.
Absolutely invest into the cameras. I love it.
I think
But
that
yeah, I'm sure.
that
Go
controls
ahead.
itself. The cameras, all that stuff is going to control itself. That's
Yeah.
why privacy to me now is more like my daughter. Once again, I used to wipe her butt. Now you can't come into the bathroom. Right? Like, I'm taking a bath, Dad. Yeah,
Wait, are you talking about little mama? Or are you talking about?
little mama. I'm not talking about my
Yeah,
21-year-old. The
obviously.
little
Okay.
mama, oh, you can't come into the bathroom, Daddy. You can't do this.
That's crazy.
And
Yeah.
it's like, really? Okay. Like I don't mind. She's taking a bath. No big deal. I'll go to another bathroom. I'm cool. She needs help. She needs something. She doesn't want dad. She wants
Mom.
privacy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mainly is my issue with privacy would probably, or my biggest worry would be video games. Even my daughter, the chats, the
Scary
different
world,
stuff.
bro.
That I don't
Yes.
like that. I don't like that
Hmm.
at all.
Yeah.
And knowing myself, I have talked terrible trash to very young kids on video
Bro.
games. I mean, terrible stuff.
Hey,
I have taught
I
kids
grew
some
up.
things.
I grew up in the Halo chats. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
buddy.
We went hard back in the day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm surprised where people were looking for me back in the day. No, I get it. Yeah, that's a whole different world that I haven't crossed into. But you just blew my mind because, like, right now I'm still, and God bless my little son. Carson is he's doing great. He's still learning how to wipe. You know what I mean? He's getting there. But like right now, like I have to go in, go help him in the bathroom, and then you said, he's gonna one day not want that, and that's just like
Yep.
from a parenting standpoint, like wow, what like I'm gonna have to take a step back and just trust him to do what he's got to do in there,
Yeah.
and then just hope that and he'll get it. Honestly, he will get it. I have faith in my son. It's just right now I see him in the eyes of 4-year-old, and it's hard for me to wrap my head around what he's gonna be one day.
That's sad.
He's growing up, bro. Yeah, he's growing up so quick. I hate this.
Wait till
Like
your
he
last
starts.
one gets to that age where you're like, we got a few more years. We got a few more years. And that's it.
No, bro. I'm his whole world right now, and it crushes me that I got like a 2-year window, basically. But when he starts elementary school, like it's over for me. You know what I mean? Like dad's not cool anymore. He's gonna have his friends, and everything's
Mm.
gonna be rolling on
You're still needed. You just
next
need it
year.
for money and
God, I need to make more money. That's what that is. Because good God, bro, you imagine like remember back in the day, like my parents were struggling and didn't want to give me $20. Nowadays, if I give my son $20, that barely gets him a tank of gas to where he's got to go.
got
Like
$20 a week for lunch. It was $5. It was $5
that's
for
what I'm
lunch at
saying,
school.
bro. Yeah, it's yeah. Do that nowadays. I imagine it might be. I guess school lunches could be something like that. My kid's gonna be spoiled. My mom, like my wife's gonna, his mom's gonna pack lunches and stuff. I'm sure. I never had that. We had the assembly line when I was growing up. It was like everyone got into a line, and here's two slices of bread. Here's a bologna. Here's your cheese, your government cheese, and here's your mayo. Make your sandwich, and then throw it in there if you want. If not, go get a school lunch. And it was like an account that we had. You just charge the account, and then you pay it. I guess back in the day. It's a bit different now, I assume, but it's expensive, bro. Things are expensive. $20. Like I don't think he'll be able to if he when he gets a girlfriend, if he decides to go that route one day. Like, what's that going to cost me? Like, like just to go to arcades, like $50, bro. Like,
Dude, I went to Chicken Express. I love
what
it.
a what a
Love, I
what
love their sweet, bro. I love
what a
their
great
sweet.
place.
I love their sweet tea. And,
And they serve Sweet Baby Ray's. Okay, I'm
and
about it.
it was so good. A three-piece meal is $15.
That's insane. That's insane. I don't
And
want to say other fast food places, but like there's burger places right now where you get a lot of bacon on it, and it's a solid $12-13 for a burger
it's
from
unbelievable.
a fast food. What happened to the dollar menus, bro? What happened? What like my
It's not a
son won't even
thing.
know what that is. I'm gonna have to explain it to him. Like, yeah, we used to be able to go on this one the dollar menu, and like literally you get like $10. You can feed the family.
Easy. Yeah.
The little dollar burgers, they were great. They were
Dude,
perfect. Yeah.
Arby's did a 5 for $5 roast beef
Oh
sandwich
my
deal.
God, you and your Arby's, bro. What is up with
It's awesome.
it?
Dude,
Nobody.
you can
I do love the cheese sauce, but nobody uses Arby's as a reference for good
it
food
was
ever.
5 for $5.
No.
It's quantity, man. It's 5 sandwiches for $5. You know how awesome that was? Growing up, we were big kids, man.
No, it's 3 boys for sure. But
We were
nobody,
hungry.
you're my only friend that I have that ever references Arby's.
Yeah,
for
Arby's and Long John
anything.
Silver's, bro. That was the bomb. Loved it.
Long John Silver's, bro. I don't even like them and Captain D's. When I see them, I'm like, how
Mhm.
are they still in business? And yeah, yo, you say that about Captain D's. This is the same thing. Same thing.
Look, Long John Silver's is terrible at this point in time. I've tried it twice as of late. Terrible.
As an
It's not
adult,
even.
why would you do
Not even.
that?
It's not even.
You made the conscious decision
It
to
used
go
to
try
be.
fried fast
It,
fish.
oh
No.
man, it used to be awesome. And
What?
dude, they used to do this thing called boatload of fish, and we called it. Our family called it buttload of fish. Oh, it's got a
Of
buttload,
course.
a
Yeah,
buttload
yeah.
of blah, blah, blah.
But
And I don't forget how much it was, but it would come with it. It was just this huge box of food, and man, I bet you it was probably less than $20. It, unbelievable. That's how you feed kids now. I'll tell you how we feed them. My kids eat good because it's cheaper to buy like a half a brisket or a pork butt, smoke it, and
yeah,
then use it throughout the week in different stuff.
that's the real game, man. A lot of people don't know that you can make a lot of those big bulk chunks come like you could make a ton of food from them if you know how to
Yes.
butcher it correctly.
Yep.
If you know
We
if you know
can
what you're doing with it. Yeah.
we can probably make 4 or 5 meals out of a third of a brisket.
Yeah.
That's it's super good. Pork butt's even cheaper. And you just like if you have a Traeger, you don't even have to turn it on. Like you can turn it on from your phone. You can just
Yeah, it's
sit
beautiful.
there and
I
watch it.
I I am also in the bougie smoking with your pellets, bro. I don't care.
I
I don't
love it.
care.
Yeah.
The people who tell me that they still do the old school like
Yeah, you're
wood
wasting your
smoking,
time.
I I
Wasting your
I
time.
respect you. No, sir, I respect you. That means you probably got a full beard, you got chest hair, you drink whiskey straight out the bottle. I get it. You know what I mean? But I'm not doing it. You know what I mean?
Do it. You
I've
got to
done it.
baby that crap. You got to baby your food.
Yeah,
You
you
got
got
to
to be
eat.
up. You got to be outside, basically sleeping on the patio with the thing, making sure it's not, going out. You got to let the wind get in there and stoke. I get it. I get it. It is an art. It really is. I mean, if you could do it good, I got it, bro. Like you, the man.
Oh yeah,
I'm
but
not doing it.
it's you're
I
talking
can just
about
press a
every hour
button.
going out there and changing your wood. You're having to
Yeah,
have to make sure the temp's
get
right.
your
You know,
coals are on the right side. Yeah.
uh,
Oh yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, but here's the thing, bro. I've got it to be so bougie that I literally have a thermometer that I can put into the meat,
yeah, I
and
do the
it'll
same
just
thing.
it you
It
just
sets an
like
alarm. Yeah,
it just tells me
you're ready.
everything. It's
Yep.
yeah, the meat's ready. It's at what temperature or how you just got to put little data into it, like what type of meat you're doing, what it weighs, what are you trying to do with it, and then it just takes care of the rest. You just put it inside there. You press your button, tell them how much smoke you want inside the pit, and then you're good to go. Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you do that?
Easy,
I don't know.
easy.
But I respect the guys. I respect you. I can hear you guys now talking. I respect you if you do sit out there and you do all that. I'm not going to do it. I want to hear your stories though. Tell
Yeah,
me about it. Tell me about how
absolutely.
you got to sit out there every 30 minutes
It's the
and
same
and
guys that
stoke the
are
fire.
they're sitting in a hunting blind. They're in a deer blind with like no heater and no like the wind's blowing through and they're just like
Oh my
freezing
god.
their butts off. No, but
Hold
yeah,
on. That was me the last few years, bro. We're
I
changing now. We're
get a
we're we're
heater, bro.
upgrading now. Okay.
Get a heater.
I got the what is it? The hot hands, the little
Yeah,
mitts that
come
you
on,
get.
man.
Yeah, bro. I
They got
put
jackets
those on
that
my
have heat
gloves.
inside of them, man. You can just push a button.
Oh God,
Please.
I saw those, but those things are hella expensive.
Yeah.
Look, we all don't have it like my man's over here. Okay, I
Um,
get it, and
I don't have it. I
I
just had the last deer blind I was in had a little heater in it. It's great.
yeah. One of my friends he built has his own windows that he like latches and hangs, has electricity, has a TV, has the
That's the way to do
like a
it.
little yeah, bro. He has like the swivel rocker inside there, bro. Like has a lazy boy inside of a inside of a
We weren't
tower
that bougie, but
stand,
that's
bro.
pretty good.
It's unbelievable. One day, and I got to sit inside of it and hunt, and I'm like, this is great. Did I hunt at all? Absolutely not. I took a nap. Like, what are we doing out here at 5 in the morning? I'm not getting no. Nothing's
Oh
moving,
man,
especially if it's raining. They're bedding down. No.
got cameras and stuff now that'll tell you when
Oh
it's
yeah,
there, and also it's great. Yeah, get with
yeah.
the technology.
I'm looking forward to this next season, bro. I got a 10 point last year, so I'm hoping for the same luck this year. Oh my god. We got way off subject. I don't know how we got here. Uh, so let's put so Brevin back in the day, this is his oldest daughter, was completely different than nowadays. So for your son, he is your middle child, and he's what 13 years old, right? 14,
He's 12. He's about to be 13.
about to be 13. Okay, so for him, obviously, he is who we're talking about here. What does privacy look like for him, both at home and digitally? What does that look like for you
And he
or
got an
for him?
iPhone that's controlled by me and my wife's phone. But for the most part, we leave him alone on it. So
Can you guys see like his screen and stuff on there, like what he sees?
if you
That's
wanted to,
crazy,
yeah,
bro. Snitching. Oh my god.
yeah. We do at a certain point in time turn off his screen so he can't do anything on there. So just to go to bed, and then that's pretty much it. Like we don't mess with him. Long as he's behaving and not acting weird, we let him be. I knock on the
Yeah.
door before I come in. I remember my dad used to just barge in. I'd be like, "Are you serious, dude?"
Hey, my parents did the
Oh
same thing.
man,
They do that where they'd open the door and just stare at you,
I was like, "What are you
not say
doing?
anything,
What are you doing?" Well,
and then just like shut the door
was
and roll
sitting
out.
here. I'm
I was
watching
playing
TV.
Halo, like
Like I was playing video games. You can hear me. What? What do you mean? So I try to knock on the door, but
yeah.
I try
I
to give
mean,
him privacy. But he's earned it. Like he doesn't get in
yeah.
trouble. He doesn't. I'm not
I was
saying
gonna say it
he's
probably is a kid by
violated, but
kid basis, right? You got to trust your kid to do the right thing, and
you
then
got to
have
watch a little mama.
yeah,
She's
you
gonna
got to
have a
have
whole
a
different
history of
ballgame.
trust. Right. Yeah. So that's another thing. And then obviously I hate to say it like this, but males and females are completely different too of what you're doing, unfortunately, to watch over them. And I'm sure you're going through that. I only have a son, but I'm sure you're you're gonna have to pivot on how you do things depending on your child. You know what I mean? If your children are both generally the same, then
I
I'm
mean,
sure
your
it's
goal in life should make sure your daughter's not the hot to a girl, right? Like
hey,
that's
bro,
what you.
I am so proud of you, my boy. How do you know about her?
It's everywhere, man.
I
Get on
know,
that
but you don't
thing.
know. Yeah, my boy here doesn't even know what TikTok is 90% of the time. He's like, what is that? What is a TikTok? Is
I
it a
saw
clock? What is that?
it was a meme that had like the
Yes,
dude from
yeah.
Miami, the Tua guy, the quarterback Tua, and it had a hawk head, and it was hot.
Oh,
And I
Jesus,
was
yeah.
like, what in the world? I had to do a little research. It just
Here we
look.
go with privacy. Okay, you need to be gatekeeping on what your kids are seeing at that age.
Do I
That's
want my
different.
daughter on camera saying hot Tua like that, like spit on that thing, like. But it was funny. I'm not gonna lie, it was
That's
super funny,
funny, bro.
and I think she was trying to be funny too. Like it wasn't like,
Valentine's Day or no Father's Day gifs were so funny, or the videos for that
yeah,
were so funny. But
yes.
yeah, it was funny. But would I want it to be my daughter being the hawk to it? No, I would not.
No, like
You know,
that's
let's be honest. And no dad wants to say that like that's my daughter. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure every dad wants to be proud. I don't know if that's the no moment you're looking for, but you know,
look.
it is
She
what it
she
is.
looked
I
like
completely get you though.
she was out on town. She was doing a thing. She got interviewed on some stupid thing and
Yeah.
literally said something hilarious, right? Like that.
And who could be mad at her for it, honestly,
I'm not
besides
mad.
work,
I
I
just
guess.
like I just want to focus on my daughter to make sure. Like,
For
listen,
sure, for sure.
you definitely
Yeah,
want to be careful of this because this could be a problem for you.
yeah, be careful what you say on camera for sure. Yeah, no, I mean I understand what you're coming from and what you're saying. You don't want that to be your daughter. Um,
This is this girl's legacy. That's the
yeah,
legacy
I
she's
mean,
leaving.
yeah, people are
Yeah.
looking for it, bro. People are looking for sure, which is crazy. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I get that you don't want your daughter to be like that, and to be mindful of that. But I mean, the internet's a scary place too. And then also that I mean, we've only really discussed so far like the internet and how the processes that you're taking to keep things in check. Like you're monitoring their phone. Um, are you? I mean, we talked about bedrooms here. You know, you're trying to give them the best privacy you can. Obviously, bathrooms is a whole different thing. That's a whole, obviously you want to give them there, but bedrooms as much as possible. I don't think I'll be kicking down my son's door, to be honest with you.
And not
Like
until
if
you
he's
give
in
me
his
a
room.
reason, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. If
if
you give me
you
a reason to do it, yeah, then I don't trust you. You break that trust, that's on you. That's not on me. And then we can rebuild from there.
now I'm taking your door. Your door's
Right.
mine.
It happened to me like 2 or 3 times, bro. Growing up, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
It's what it
yeah, it's
is.
just part of it. Yeah, it's a rite of passage, I guess, bro.
Yeah.
You have to struggle through that one.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I get it. So then let's cover the friend zone stuff. Like, what are we doing with friends? Are you asking your kids about who they're hanging out with? You like how involved are you in their daily lives?
And we try to make our house where it can be the house that they can just come to. Like that's the,
Okay.
but it's not how that worked. We tried, but look, sometimes
Is that a
they want to go
control
over
thing? Like
there.
you wanted them there so you could see them and not
Yeah,
control, but watch over them. Obviously, man, it's hard for me to think about my son going to someone else's house and hanging out and like that. It freaks me out. So I'm sure that's kind of what you guys are talking about.
but they want to, right? Like they want to
Yeah,
go. They want to go over there,
I
and
I, I
their
wanted
friends
to
will come
too.
over
Yeah,
here.
for
That's
sure. We all did it growing up. It's just
yeah.
tough as a parent. Yeah.
I try to watch the kids they hang out with, but you don't know. I mean, we talked to one of the boys that comes over here. Like we know his parents. We like they'll come over, but it's you don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
I get you just never know. You said this before. You never know what's going on in other people's houses, so it's just good to be mindful and let your kid know that too. You never know what people have got going on inside their houses. Today,
Yeah.
what is you and your friend having a good day? Their parents could have a bad day, so you just got to be keep your eyes peeled, I guess. Keep your head on a swivel, have fun, but also if you need to call, this is what I would tell him. If you need to call me, I'll be there. You know what I mean? Just call me and let me know if you need anything, and roll on from there. That's all that I can do. But my parents were asking me every day, bro, at dinner. They were asking who I was hanging out with, what we did, what we talked about. And basically not writing down their names, but I'm sure like mentally they were in there trying to like figure out who I was hanging around with and what was going on. Now we grew up in the sticks of West Virginia, so my graduating class over there was like 33 people. So it's not like it is over here where we live, where it's tons and tons of people. My graduating class here in Texas was 500 or maybe even 600. It was somewhere in that ballpark. So obviously a big change there. But yeah, from his 4-year-old perspective, nothing's hard right now. You know what I mean? It's play dates. So I just we do our play dates. We just be active in the play dates and then talk to the parents from there. Everything is easy, but we're going into this whole. We got a year until he goes into elementary school, and we're gonna basically be just thrusted upon us into all of this world that you are currently living in and you've been living in for years, with friend groups and with the internet and everything that he's going to be exposed to. Because I'll be honest, right now, my son hasn't been exposed to a lot. I mean, he's been exposed to like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? Like that's as far as like his world has gone. Some cartoons here and there. He's got Miss Rachel here and there. He's got the Blippi here and there, and then he's got his family and some of the friends that he has that around, from like his little pre-K and all that kind of stuff. But like, it's not like it is going into elementary school. So I'm nervous. Let's just say that as a dad of a 4-year-old, I'm nervous into next year of what everything brings going into school, and to respect his privacy, but also be involved in his privacy, if that makes sense.
He gonna learn some new words.
Yeah, yeah, buddy. It's funny because I made a point. Like I used to cuss a lot, obviously the nature of what we did, and so when I became a parent, bro, I cut back. Like I didn't even think I was capable of cutting back this much. And just to know, like, because like we went to a big indoor park the other day, and when I tell you, kids his age were like sailors, I was like, oh my god, how do they like Haktua was like the least of the stuff that they were talking about, and I'm talking like 6 to 8 years old. I was like, whoa, how do they even know? But I mean, it's just the different worlds that we live in. Obviously, the world that I put him in is only as big as I make it for him, and obviously, parents do in different households do it different ways, which I completely understand. I guess I got to explain more to him. But yeah, man, coming up, I am nervous about the future. I'm nervous about how to navigate the worlds of respecting his privacy, but also being in his being in his business too. But I'll figure it out as we go along, I guess.
The balance, like everything else.
Yeah. You got any last bit of advice for parents going through it with the privacy?
I take the door. Once again, take the door.
Take the door. My bit is do what my parents did. Be involved. Ask questions. It's the best thing that was probably. Now for me as a kid, I thought it was annoying for sure, but my parents could recite to you all my friends' names. Everything back then was obviously a lot easier. It's not like it is now with social media and stuff. But when Carson gets that age, I'm gonna absolutely be involved. I'm gonna do exactly what Ryan's doing here. I'm gonna have the apps. I'm gonna be locking down that phone. I'm not gonna go in the extreme ends where it's like I'm making him turn his phone in at a certain time at night and stuff. I think I'll just do what you do and just shut the phone down. You know what I mean? And he'll know. So I know every house, and I'm not disrespecting anybody. I know every house does it differently, but I think that's how I plan on running it. So have a plan. That's all I could say. If you're getting ready to go through it, like I'm about to go through in a year, dads, I mean, have a plan is the best thing, and then just adjust it as a kid grows up and gets older. So but that's going to be it for us today on this episode of the Dad Pack. We really appreciate you guys for sticking around with us. Go check out all of our social medias. We have Instagram, we're on Facebook, and we are on YouTube. We load a couple of the reels on Instagram from these episodes. So if you really want to see the episodes, like you're a visual person, you're going to have to head to YouTube to see those. I think Spotify actually has them too. We're on Spotify, Apple, everywhere that you can find your podcast. So go check us out. Leave us a like, follow, all that kind of stuff. And we'll hit y'all back next